If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's top 5 camp builds. This week I'm going to do it a little bit different. First of all, I'm going to show off 3 builds which didn't make the top 5 and ones that I just felt like needed a shout out, but because of the quality of camps that were in this week, it was hard not to do this. So yeah, we're going to do that first, so make sure to hit the like button for me. If you want to check out anyone involved, all their links are down in the description, and let's jump straight into this week's top 5 camp builds. Thanks for watching. The first camp I have to show off today is by Johnny Oldschool, and this was his DC Burgers build. I thought it was a really cool build, and it definitely needed a little bit of a shout in this week's showcase. Awesome job, mate. Thank you for getting involved. It looks very cool. If you guys want to check this out, the link is down in the description. It also has a really cool and kind of interesting backstory and little hidden feature that you will see at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Next up is a camp build by Sliced Bread. Now this one was extremely cool on the inside. I did say in the comment when I left a comment on the video that I think they could have done a little bit more with the outside, but the inside was just absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really cool. There was loads of cool little, little ideas and stuff to fit in with a hospital type of build that they've done. It's basically a hospital where you're not actually safe. So as you can see, there's absolutely all sorts going on in here. He's worked it out and laid the whole place out very nicely. I really enjoyed it, and there's just it just looked really cool in places. I love this conduit work, by the way. I thought it was a really interesting touch. Not seeing someone line them up like that for the lights before, but as you can see, it's quite funny. He's got nut organs in the fridges when it's a fridge covered in blood and stuff. I thought it was a very cool build, so thank you for getting involved, mate. And here we have another build which I didn't get to show off this week, and this one was by Agron the GM. He made his whole own little town, and I thought it looked brilliant. Lots of cool different builds in here, and I love the fact you use different types of walls for different types of builds, and then lined it all off with the new brick walls there as well. Awesome job, mate. Really enjoyed this build. Sorry you didn't make top 5, but I thought you needed a shout nonetheless. The next one on the list that didn't make it was a Distorted Mine. Now I thought this was a really cool build, again with the brick walls, making that kind of fortress type of feel. It was really nicely laid out, everything looked quite clean and nice and well organised. The only thing that I didn't like about this one was it reminded me a lot of one of your old builds, and for that reason I thought I can't put it in the top 5, unfortunately. I apologise, mate. I come up with the weirdest stuff every now and again, but yeah, I thought it was a really good build nonetheless. Thank you for getting involved, mate. So I've changed my mind and decided to show off everyone this week, even if they didn't make the top 5. This one is Lorna Leica, and I thought this one was a really nice little cozy build. There was a few little things that could have been done better in my opinion, but Lorna Leica always asks for some tips and advice, so I thought it'd be cool to give them on actual video. This bit here with the signs on the wall, I think you could have expanded that more and covered that entire section of the wall with signs. I think that would have given a really junky, cool vibe. In here, you didn't fully merge the actual chemistry workbench in the corner. You could have just merged that down slightly a bit more, and I would have just thrown in more junk in this place. It's very kind of neat in areas, and for a junky scrappy build I'd have just thrown in absolutely and utterly all sorts. For your first time making one of these though, you did really well, so congratulations Lorna Leica, and thank you very much for getting involved with this week's top 5. So then, up first at number 5 we have Manny Marco, who made this proper kind of raider settlement type of thing. I love how junky it is, I love how scrappy it looks. It looks absolutely awesome. The use of all the tyres dotted around as well was a really awesome touch. I actually really like what you did with the wiring as well. It kind of made it like a realistic type of aspect, because you would have them wires running all over, we're not all engineers in the wasteland and stuff. So very cool idea with that. I thought it was a very interesting take on it, and all around I just loved this settlement feel. So awesome job, mate. Camp looked brilliant, and yeah, thank you for resubmitting after last week's hiccup, but awesome job. Thank you for getting involved, pal. There was a couple of places like this. I'm guessing you were out on budget, but I think the decorating could have been better, but the overall look of the place really done it for me, so awesome job, mate. Up next at number 4 this week, it is mad to think this one's number 4 because I actually really enjoyed this build, and this is Mantis, who's made this kind of survival, kind of free states outpost, and it looks brilliant. Again, with the brick walls surrounding the place, I love that look. So happy to see them brick walls come in and give that kind of effect. I love how you put up like security cameras around the place. You boarded up the windows with weapon displays, and you also put the communist fencing behind the walls to give it that extra bit of defense type of thing, and it looked absolutely brilliant. I think you're using a pre-existing, oh in fact no you're not, it's just before the pre-existing structures. I thought the pre-existing structures were actually involved there. But if you actually look at the building, like how you've used the contemporary camp bundle, I think it's really cool how that kind of blends in with the environment. I think it's around, is it around Morgantown where you've built this? I'm not sure, but it looks like that is where the building should be. It looks like it matches in and links in very well. The decorating is absolutely spot on, like how you've filled up all this space in this garage that you've made looks absolutely brilliant. How you've got like all the workbenches in there, you've got that divide in the middle where you've got the scrap box, the shelves and stuff like that. Looks really good. I think you absolutely nailed this little section of the build. I really love the use of these like security camera spotlights that you've dotted around everywhere. I don't know if they're just meant to be spotlights or you set them up to be security cameras, but they look awesome. The kitchen looks brilliant in here as well. Really like the setup of that. The decorating is just absolutely spot on. I love this little like lounge area as well. That looks brilliant. Awesome job with the decorating, mate. And yeah, absolutely just brilliant build. I really enjoyed this one. This could have been a number one for me. I just genuinely loved this build. So awesome job. Thanks for getting involved, pal. Up next at number 3 we have yet another awesome build by Cover Camps. I feel like Cover's in here every single week at the moment. Has been for a while to be fair. But this is another awesome build. He's sticking with the Garahan mining. In fact, no, Garahan mine's completely different. It's normally Blue Ridge he does. But he's done Garahan mining this time round, and he's got the truck down here, which is all decorated. As you can see, this is the area before he did what he did. So he's decorated that up, and I love this outpost thing you've done on the right-hand side there, with the communist fencing and the scrap walls and the makeshift mansion. I think it looks awesome. I love the lighting with the cage bulb lights dotted around everywhere, and I love this entrance gate. I love entrance gates so much in this game. Like, I love it when people do it at the camps. I really think it adds to that kind of realism, as in like this is what it would be like. You would have these defensive things in place, thinking there's like super mutants roaming around the wasteland and stuff. So absolutely awesome job with this, Cover. I really enjoyed it. This week, honestly, I looked at the submissions and I was like, right, there's only 9 or 10 submissions or whatever it was. Quite a quiet week, and I was like, this should be pretty easy, stress-free week for choosing the top 5, and I was completely wrong. Literally, there was so many awesome builds. Like pretty much everyone that got involved this week did a really, everyone did do an awesome job. Like, I think I've showed off everyone because they're literally just like, all of them were really good. So fantastic job, everyone. Where do you see the top 2? I can't even decide which one I prefer, and it's a nightmare. But awesome job everyone for making it in so far. Let's check out who is number 1 and number 2. Alright, so up at number 2, kind of technically joined first. I can't make my mind up, so we're just going with it. It's kind of joint number 1. This is Black Apocalypse, and Black Apocalypse has made this Laser Quest diner thing, and it is absolutely amazing. Like, literally, he has not uploaded in a while, and he has came back with an absolute bang. I love this build. It's so clever. There's lots and lots of tricks going on. Lots of like basic ones, which no one really thinks about, like these scoreboards on the either side here. He's put the scoreboard on top of the actual lights, not the lights, the wall decoration with the light hanging over the top to give that light feature on top of them. That looks absolutely brilliant. He's got the double doors going on. You come inside, he's got merging going on with the little terminals in there. He's somehow bloody merged in the soup mutants either side to make them into tables. Like, what an amazing idea that is. I love that feature behind the glass over there with the Brotherhood of Steel statue going on. That looks absolutely brilliant. The lighting in here is absolutely just fantastic. Love what you did with the vendor, merging it into the wall so it's not just a basic vendor. Great job with that, and just all round this place looks absolutely brilliant. I advise you to go check it out, guys. If you haven't seen the full video, I'm not going to show it all here, I'm just doing a little brief look at it. If you want to go check it out, link is down in the description. But this is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for getting involved, Black Apocalypse. It is a joint number 1 this week because I can't decide. So this is number 1, and the next build is also number 1 because you both absolutely smashed it. Love what you did there with the neutral colours, by the way. That's a very cool idea. But yeah, thank you for getting involved, mate, and congratulations on making number 1. The other number one this week is Aqua Nova Players. I've always, right, for so long now, ever since Aqua and Black Apocalypse both get involved, whenever I see the two of them involved, I always think, for the love of God, what the hell am I going to do here? Because both of them are like such good builders and they always do absolutely awesome stuff. So if you haven't checked out these two, you've got to check them out. They do some amazing builds. And Aqua's also branching out into other games now as well. So make sure to check out her other builds on like Valheim and Fortnite as well. She's doing some really cool stuff. But this build I absolutely thought was awesome. Again, with the new brick wall sets, I love these support beam things that you did with a white picket fence top as well. I thought that looked really cool. I like that you did like the double gate, so you've got like the gate going there, and then behind that you've also got the entrance into the actual camp. I love all the features of the mannequins, by the way, as well. I think that looked really cool and something completely different. Like, this is a bit different to the normal builds you come out with, Aqua, and I think you did a really good job. I really like this. I don't know what type of wall you actually destroyed there. I'm not sure, but it looks really good how you've got that. I don't know if is it the red wall? I'm not sure. I can't think of it, but really cool idea. I like you got the steel posts with the walls in between as well. That's a really cool idea, and this is just, it's honestly full of awesome ideas, this camp, and I really enjoyed it. As you come in, you've got that awesome display there with the rabbit mask and the suit. That looks brilliant. On the left hand side, you've got them library bookshelves type of thing, and they've got them stacked on top of each other, which I've never seen anyone do before, and it looked really good. I love the lighting in this corner. It looks fantastic. And by the way, I don't know why, but I decided I'd check out this 4K and see what it looks like in 4K, and it looks absolutely brilliant. So nice touch of that. I've never really bothered looking at it before, but in 4K this game actually looks really awesome. So I wish they'd improve it and make it 4K or somewhere close, because I'm got a 4K monitor, but still, it looks cool. But yeah, inside this build looks absolutely brilliant. The outside looked awesome as well. A lot of stuff going on, and all around just a fantastic build. So congratulations, Aqua Nova and Black Apocalypse. You guys are both number one this week. I hope you all enjoyed this week's top 5 camps. I did do it differently. I showed off a few camps that didn't make the top 5. I think I showed off everyone actually this week, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it was a cool little touch. I like to kind of give that little review. Obviously, it does get hard if we have like 20 camps that's been entered. I can't go through all of them. But this week, we've been a short amount of submissions and stuff. I thought, why not? And give everyone that kind of fair thing, especially because the quality you guys seen. Like, if you were me and you had all of them camps in, like, sent in, which one would you have done? Drop it in the comments down below. Who's your top 5 out of them? Because it is hard to choose them. Like, you don't understand. There is a bit of stress every week, every time I do these videos, trying to decide the top 5. So, yeah, just, you know. But yeah, thank you all for getting involved, guys. Really appreciate it. And thank you everyone for watching. That is, it's awesome. So thank you very much. Hit the like button for me. Support the channel. Hitting the like button, like, does some rubbish with the algorithm and helps push the videos and all that rubbish. And yeah, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Also, don't forget, there is a monthly competition going on right now. Check it out in the Discord. You've got to build a settler or a raider camp, and you've got to involve the monorail. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.